It's over. All you Dak haters, y'all gonna have to find something else to hate on. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back like I never left. Now listen, I know this video is a little bit earlier than my normal videos, but you know, this is one of those things where you take pride and you get excited that you have a platform that you have the ability to speak on and have a louder voice than normal. So I'm thankful for that. I appreciate y'all. As I always say, man, if you want to join the team, join the cartel, hit the subscribe button. We try and do our thing, trying to get to 26K, and I appreciate y'all. I also appreciate y'all for tapping into this video because it's very important. It's a very serious subject I want to touch on. And then we'll touch on football news a little bit because there's plenty of Cowboys football news to talk about, not just this stuff. But before I go forward, let me just give credit to people that have stood on the front line and discussed this, not just myself, because there's a war going on over on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it, of just what's right and what's wrong, you know, amplifying and keeping the same energy with things. And people like my brother Jay Tuck, who stood 10 toes down when this news first broke about the Dak Prescott sexual assault case. Gentleman named Dak Attack that's been doing this thing out here making content. I haven't met him personally. I have spoken with him before behind the scenes, but killing the game. He has stood 10 toes down in this situation. And Law Nation, y'all know one of the GOATs in this game, literally has been, and other people have spoken on it too, but those come to mind when it comes to just being on the front line and just going for what's right in this situation. And I appreciate them. And I wanted to speak about them, you know, in name. Dak Prescott's sexual assault case, the criminal charges that was brought against him, they will not be going forward. I'll put a screenshot up from Sean Sharif from the Fan. I don't know him personally neither. Just more so, it's a message from, I think, Dak Prescott's lawyers to solidify this. And I'll just put it up on the screen. I'm not going to read it because you can just pause it and read it yourself. But my point is, this is a big deal, man. The energy that came out when Dak Prescott looked like he was going to be possibly going to jail, getting suspended, just losing his NFL integrity for one, but like his NFL life, like everything was supposed to crumble because of this news. There was a lot of energy. There was a lot of early celebration, a lot of just people beating their chest, a lot of people just so excited to get rid of Dak Prescott like he is super villain. And when this news broke last evening, you know, I tweeted immediately, but I kind of waited. You know, let me just see. And I went through and checked a couple people that when this first happened were seeming excited, exuberant, almost thankful. Oh, we're going to be able to get rid of Dak. And the energy just, it wasn't the same. It's wild. The energy just kind of was like, hey, yeah, by the way, Dak Prescott's not going to be going to jail. So anyway, like, it was just kind of like, huh? Like, I want that energy to be the same because y'all wanted to take this man out. And the energy just, it don't reciprocate. It ain't the same. I just want y'all to keep your eyes out for people. They got personal vendettas that go beyond football, beyond playoff performances. It's personal. Y'all wanted to see this man go to prison because you don't like how he plays football, or you might not like something else about him, but that's another discussion for another day. It's just crazy to me. So I wanted to just say I'm excited that there will be no criminal charges. Now, this thing isn't completely over. Dak Prescott still has a lawsuit versus the lady, and I think her lawyer. I need to dig into that, but it's not completely over, but Dak won't be going to prison. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal. It's just crazy that we're sitting here having this discussion at all. But I just wanted to use my platform to give an update on what's going on. Now, let's talk about Trey Lance for like just a couple seconds. Trey Lance, man, listen, the Cowboys declined to pick up his fifth-year option, which I think was like $22+ million. And first and foremost, I'm not surprised. No disrespect to Trey Lance, but you Trey Lance. And I've been one of the main people out here saying that, listen, no disrespect to Trey Lance. He's young. He might have a bright NFL future. It's not we're wearing one of these. I don't see it. Dak Prescott ain't going nowhere. They're going to re-sign Dak Prescott, although it doesn't look like it. I just feel like they are, just because none of the other moves make sense. There's no way you just want to forcefully reset your team and move on to Trey Lance, who is completely unproven and hasn't proven he can stay healthy all year, and get rid of an all-pro, second-team all-pro for the people that want to hate, led the league in touchdowns, low interception rate, like completely in his prime veteran quarterback. I don't understand it. It don't make sense. It just don't. The future for Trey Lance, to me, personally, the Cowboys are going to try and re-sign him to what Cooper Rush is making. And Trey Lance will have zero leverage. He can't demand nothing. You can't demand anything off of where you were drafted at. If where you were drafted at matters, Zach Wilson will be making more money. Zach Wilson went for a 7th-round pick because he's Zach Wilson and he's trash. Trey Lance is in the same boat as Zach Wilson. He can become a journeyman backup and pray somebody gets hurt and hope he gets a chance. That's it. You're not taking no one's job just off pure. I don't care what they're trying to do in camp this year. I just don't see it. I don't. And that's no hate to Trey. It's just he's had opportunities. You were drafted high, had a whole team to yourself, and fumbled the ball. You had a chance. You ain't get it done. That ain't my fault. That's not no hate. You had a whole team. You weren't even over here. Your team got rid of you. They traded you. They brought in Sam Darnold. Like, these are the facts. You had a team. So, I ain't trying to hear that, yo, stop being mean, give him a chance. He's had plenty of chances. He still ain't beat out Cooper Rush. He got steps before he get to 4. You ain't there yet. So, at the end of the day, Trey Lance, I wish you luck on your next team. And if you do stay a Cowboy, it's going to be at like a very minimalistic backup quarterback role worth of money, and you can stay with the team. Other than that, I don't see it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about Dak Prescott and beating those criminal charges. And what y'all think we're going to do with Trey Lance next. Because me, what I see, minimal backup money or going to another team. But starting for the Cowboys, y'all can keep praying on that. It ain't happening.